Hello, welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Ja, goed.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I don't think you can beat Luke Shaw, Peter, when it comes to players coming good. Having suffered just about every setback imaginable, I'm delighted to see him finally fulfil his potential, especially on that attacking front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Caught offside that time. Belling. Back towards the middle. Shaw. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Stood up well to him there. Goes looking wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Casemiro. Maguire, played out to the right.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Plays it across. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Stoichkov. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. No, he refuses to take the bait. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Chouameni. Diogo Dalot. Oh, good spread. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Czech deals with that nice and simple. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Stoichkov. And it's Serginho. Here's Chouameni. That looks a decent ball. Costa Curta. Chouameni. That's been intercepted. Ahmad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ahmad. Diogo Dallo. Ahmad. Now Menu. Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. Shaw has it out wide and in space. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Shaw. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Ahmad. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Oh, that great chance! He's got a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
No, he's seen through all of that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Maguire gets over and intercepts. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Stoichkov. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's neat.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Matheus Cunha. Chouameni. The final 5 minutes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Casemiro. And that's it. So that is it. The end of the road. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Programmet.
There's the whistle. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Bellingham. Madueke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's big chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Madueke with the short one. Eze's cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chouameni. So we're still where we started right now. Maldini simply refused to be outdone there. Played back into the centre. Eze. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Zubimendi. Costa Curta. This ended up in no man's land. Chouameni is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pitches it off him. Eze! Goes long and straight. Lovely, now then. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Mosquera cuts out the pass. Now it's Trossard. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Stoichkov. He's looking wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition.
Oh, what a mistake! Subimendi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance, surely! They've done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Pass is just off target. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Mbappe, and the shot! And he's found the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's done very well to take that back. And it's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Chouameni. Coming on the field is number 4, Pep Guardiola.
Eze. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Crosses it in. Good ball, good take. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 22, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 6, Roberto Carlos.
Well,
Number
that might be
30,
that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's got decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a check. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
4 added
Wicked,
minutes has been
tries
indicated.
across. Czech claims it without any fuss. 4 added minutes on the board. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.